All right, in this video, I'll give you 11 points from my side on how today an Indian can succeed. Okay, um, this is based on my experience of working, coaching, mentoring, training Indians for quite a number of years. Now, I'll give you the 11 points. Some will be controversial, some you may like, some you may not like, but feel free, comment down below and let me know what you think. Just one thing is, um, watch this video at 1.5x or 2x speed because this is my 13th day without food, so I'm a little weak. So you might see me drinking water every few minutes, and if I look like I'm dying or something, it's because there's no food in my system. And yeah, for those of you who are new to my channel, will look at my face. Oh, what a freak! Oh, look ugly! Oh, ignore all that. Just listen to the content. But if you're such an idiot who just looks at my face and doesn't want to listen to the content, please don't watch the video. Please go off. Okay, you can put your abusive statements below and bye bye. Anyway, these are the 11 points. Let me know your thoughts. See, the first thing about Indians is I tell almost every Indian this. You want to succeed in life, you need to get the fuck out of India. Now, this is not to be anti-national or hating India. I'll just give you one simple example and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. A manager I checked in Bangalore, or I think it's Andhra, I'm not too sure, Telangana or somewhere. A bank manager gets $700. Okay, $700. I checked with, I don't know if it's throughout India. $700 per month he was getting. Now, why did I find that shocking? Because see, look, this is not to exaggerate, I make sometimes $1,000 a day. In Dubai, a college fresher gets minimum, the dumbest idiot gets $1,000 fresher, and if he's lucky he can even get $2,000 and more. So imagine a bank manager who has got an MBA, who studied so many years, who worked so hard, he's getting $700. And India is not cheap with its taxes and inflation and I don't know, all that ruckus of traffic jams and pollution and politics and nonsense. I mean, how the fuck can you succeed here? If a 35-year-old guy is getting $700 and a 19-year-old or 20-year-old who just passed out of college is getting $1,000. Come on, use your common sense. So I'm not hating on India unless you're some IIT, IIMs or Ivy League and you have some startup which is worth many crores of rupees. You need to seriously get the fuck out of India. Okay? Indians are not going to change. India might be the biggest army and air force and its per capita income and all that. But what are you earning? If you're earning peanuts, get the fuck out here. Okay? Unless you're some freelancer with multiple contacts in US, where I've met such people where they get per, project or per day some, $100 or something, then fine. Okay. The second one is, I don't know, for some strange bloody reason, Indian relatives, Indian friends, and the community, they are bloody nosy, they are toxic, they are, hey, where did you go? What did you do? Who's that girl? Why coming late? I saw you that day, what way? And then they gossip in with her, hey, do you know that, Sunita nowadays is coming late home? Oh, these people are fucking jobless. You want to bloody succeed, you need to break off your bloody ties. Okay, fine. If you don't want to dump your parents and your relatives, fine. Keep them at a distance. Be somewhere where they cannot search, where they cannot snoop, where they cannot see what you're doing, and you just meet them once a week, once a month. Hi, how are you? Love you. Here are a few gifts. Blah. Get the fuck out. Because Indian relatives, if your family is perfect and if your relatives are very nice, congratulations, you are blessed. But otherwise, these people are nothing but they have not succeeded in life, they don't want you to succeed in life. And especially when you have parents who don't believe in you, your dreams, and what you want to do and achieve, they can be massive hurdles because they'll want, oh, I was a doctor, you have to be a doctor. I'm an engineer, you have to be an engineer. You have to marry the girl who I want. You have to live the life I want. My respect will spoil because of you. Oh, how did you do that? What people will say. So, anyway, if you want, stay with them. Otherwise, get the fuck out. Number 3 is, even though social media is great, it's good if you're running a business and making money out of it. But if not, please stay off social media. Don't have a Facebook account. Okay, you want to have LinkedIn, keep it formal. Don't have Twitter, because I've seen quite a number of them having so many problems on social media. Okay, guys have it to, hit on girls or, meet with their friends. But when your life and career is not sorted out, what the fuck do you want friends for, yeah? And what is social media? Snooping into other people's affairs. So just don't bloody have it. Please don't be on social media. You will escape a bullet. Number 4 is, if you do get the fuck out of India, if you're out of India, then work with a global company. By global, I don't mean like one of those IT companies in Chennai or Madras or Bangalore. Its name is global, but all the workers are Indians. No. Work in companies. For example, I don't know if in India there is such a company, but in Dubai, if you were to work for a multinational company, there'll be a Lebanese, Filipino, a Spanish guy, a British, an Arab, Russian. So when you work with a global workforce, you really, your horizons expand. Speaking of horizons, there are so many, they call them bucks or buck or whatever. Anything you say, no, India is number one, India number one, hey, you bastard, hey, you are anti-national. For them, India is everything. If you ask them, did you travel anywhere in the world? No. But they will give you expert. I had this one guy in my group who I booted out. He was saying, USA is full of shit. USA is crap. USA, they don't have any money. USA, and even the Indians who are there in USA is telling your life is shit. So finally I chimed in, which I normally don't. I asked him, I'm just curious. Have you traveled outside India? Have you been to US? He didn't answer. Huh? He kept ignoring. I asked him again, why are you asking? It doesn't matter, and USA is shit. I told him again, I repeated. I said, did you travel to US? Yes or no? Again he didn't answer. He kept giving stats from the internet. I told, boss, you better answer me or you'll get kicked out of the group, because I'm the group admin. Did you travel to the US? He said no. Have you worked anywhere apart from India? He said no. Which bloody country have you traveled apart from India? He said, I've traveled to Nepal, I've traveled to Sri Lanka. So the guy who has never been to US, he's an expert. All our Indians are like that. They are experts. Why? Because of the internet. So, this ignorance and arrogance of assuming you know everything. But if you really want to have a global experience and perspective, I'm not saying it's going to be all positive. Neither am I saying USA is perfect. But when you work with people from different countries and nationalities, your horizons grow and you become a better human being. Number 5 is mix with other cultures, mix with other traditions, mix with other, nationalities. Like it's very easy to log on to Instagram and say, oh, Chinese people eat snakes and frogs and leeches and snails and yuck, and they are disgusting, Well, Look at the flip side. Have you seen Indian videos where they show them eat, putting I don't know, vada pav or something under his arm and doing it and eating with all grease, washing the plates near the sewage? Is that India? No, you'll say, no, that is bullshit. That is just the slums. Well, social media needs controversy, so they show you the worst of the worst. They'll never show you normal. So, when you go to another country and when you mix with other nationalities, you grow as a perspective. Don't form an opinion just by watching something online, man. And that too, these controversial or shocking videos, they are not the reality. Okay, it's like watching James Bond and thinking all the men are suave and, amazing, just like James Bond, and all the women are hot. That's not the reality. Okay. Next one is number 6. This you might find strange, but wherever there's a global seminar where there are different nationalities and different people go for seminars, conferences, and workshops. I unfortunately went at a very late stage of my life, from the age of 35 onwards till the age of 40, maximum number of seminars. It changed my perspective. I used to always think the Goras, the whites, the West, they are very smart, we are inferior, or they are very intelligent. My eyes opened and I was shocked. They're not as smart as you think they are. They're just normal like us. And I understood so many nuances. We have these preconceived notions. All of them were broken. It'll really help you if you do this. This is point number 6. And plus, you learn new skills, which is very important. Number 7 is, if you do go abroad, please don't do this. I hate it when I hear it. Forget me hating it. The employers, both HR and decision makers and businessmen who are Indians, who are abroad, they say they hate the Indians saying this. Like imagine they've been there for 10, 15, 20 years and an Indian comes and if you tell him do this, do that, he say, back home in India, in India we do like this. Or India is, man, you have traveled to a different country. You need to, accept the rules, the regulations and embrace the culture. It's like these Pakistanis and Muslims who go to the West, who go to Europe and all that, and then they say, I want Sharia law. I'm sorry, I can't shake your hand. I can't shake. And many of them, I think this was an incident in Sweden or doctor, both husband and wife, they were given the citizenship, and when the governor or something came to shake hand, congratulations, you're officially a citizen. Sorry, I don't shake hands. It is against Islam and you have to respect our culture. What the fuck? You came to a new country and you have to accept their culture, not they have to accept you. And well deserved, they stopped their application or they blocked this thing from getting citizenship, and I'd be so happy if they deported them back. Such people deserve to be deported back to Afghan or Afghanistan or Taliban or wherever they came from. So stop saying, oh, back in India it was like this. I'm an Indian, I used to do things like this. Shut the fuck up, yeah. So have a mindset where you accept new cultures, norms. Yes, it will not be comfortable. Some will be, against your values. I'm not saying do like what they do. Like many people smoke, drink, they sleep around. Doesn't mean you have to do all that. Okay. Number 8 is, you want to succeed, get out of your comfort zone. If you remain in your comfort zone, you'll be the same guy, you'll never grow. Now, what do you mean by comfort zone? You remember in the beginning of this video, I said, I've been without food for 13 days. Now, I'm not saying you do the same. I'm not saying, please don't do it without medical supervision and guidance. I'm doing it because I was 125 kilos and I managed to bring my weight down. Yes, through bariatric surgery, I brought it down to 80. I was still addicted to food. It was still climbing up. I said, nothing doing. I spent so much money. I, cut parts of my body and I'm still, my weight is going up. I have to discipline myself. I took intermittent fasting, which was very uncomfortable first. Then I went into fasting. I actually brought my weight from 125 kilos to 57 kilos. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that to show off, but that is what I did in order to succeed. And right now, I'm on my fourth prolonged fast of 15 days. I finished 13. And it's not easy. Huh? It's very, very difficult. And I'm going to finish it off. Now, why did I do that? I got out of my comfort zone. You can see these books at the back. It's not a showpiece. I could never read a single book in my life. I disciplined myself to learn to read every single day. Like if you check my YouTube channel, I have 7,500 videos. Every day I make 3 to 4. Right now, you have no idea what I went through to make this video. All day I was in pain. I was low on energy, but I was determined to make this video. So anyway, I'm not trying to brag here, but you get my point. If you're not fit, get fit. If you don't have skills, go for training. If you need to upgrade yourself, read, learn, study. Whatever it takes to get out of your comfort zone. Because if you get into your comfort zone, which our Indians always do, and give multiple excuses, you'll not succeed, boss. So number 8 is get out of your comfort zone. Number 9 is, this is without a doubt the best advice I can give. Join a group of people who are multinationals, who are different nationalities. Make sure it is a physical fitness group. Because when you mix with these people, the dedication, the discipline, the personal accountability that they share, it'll enhance your mindset. It'll enhance your way of thinking and make you a much better person. That is why if you see an Indian who has spent time in, let's say, United States or UK, and is especially part of a physical team, like especially marathon running for some reason, long distance runners, they're never the same. They become class apart. Their way of thinking, interacting, dealing with people is so sought after, and they end up succeeding. So join a physical fitness group, and it need not necessarily be the gym. It can be even sporting activities, but there should be a team. And please, just because you're Indian, don't join a cricket group. Join something that is new, like golfing or something that a different nationality would do. It'll change you as an individual. Number 10 is read plenty of books. Not just podcast, not just listening to YouTube, read books. Because it makes you focus, it makes you disciplined, it makes you not look left and right, and you're forced to sit down and pay attention. That really transforms you. And if you can take notes, that's even more better. Please, there's a difference between listening to a podcast, listening to someone talk, and actually reading a book. You read a book, it'll change you as a person. I don't want to get into convincing you. That is why people who study and get very high marks, they might be called nerds. They might be called, oh, you don't have any real life skills. Fine. But they have discipline. And they show consistency. And that is what any company wants. A person who is consistent, who shows time in results, and who is committed. That is why you'll never see Elon Musk. He might talk and say, oh, the MBA is a joke and I want someone with common sense. But the engineers at Tesla or SpaceX are not college dropouts. They are the ones who are the creme de la creme in the field of expertise that they want. So please, reading books is a very powerful tool. And I've never met a single individual who is wise beyond his years who said, no, I hate reading books. And last, if not the least, number 11, take plenty of leadership roles. By leadership roles, maybe you'll say, oh, in my office, nobody gives me a managerial position. Fine. Go join a volunteering group. Go join maybe anything. It can be any kind of group where you're taking in charge, you're taking a lead, you're having 2-3 people under you, foreigners, not Indians. that will help you become much more better, because you learn. I'll tell you, I know of a guy who thought that he was a great leader. He went to Canada. He had these guys working under him in Amazon, and he used a typical Indianish style. Are yaar, come this side, and he would take them out and all that. The guys got together and they complained about him because they found it very inappropriate, some of his dealings, some of his words, touching them and all that. He didn't know how to be a leader. Okay? Had he been trained in the global workforce, he would know what is allowed, what is not allowed. And this comes to the experience. I myself failed in this area when I was given a charge. When I was abroad, that was in Dublin, there were a couple of people given under me. I made a couple of loose jokes like saying, hey, you look sexy and all that. Well, I nearly got sued for sexual, what is the right term? I don't know, something. The females complained. I thought, because they were laughing, we were joking. I didn't know this is not allowed. And sorry, not allowed. I didn't know that they would use it against me. They didn't feel offended. They used it against me. So you'll understand. And Indian style is, shouting and threatening and, giving bad words. That will not work globally, man. So when you take up a leadership role, you'll understand the nuances of being a leader. So anyway, I've given you 11 points for how an Indian can succeed globally. I don't know whether you'll accept what I say, but if you feel you have a better idea, fine. If you disagree with what I have to say, let me know which point, and feel free to comment down below. And if you have nothing else to say other than you look like a freak and you are yuck and this and that, boss, it doesn't help anyone. You're just acting like a jackass. Don't watch the video, just bugger off. That's all I have to say. Good, bad, ugly, feel free. And let me give one bonus point, okay? Learn the art of communication, not accent. How to communicate by that writing and verbal discourse, and learn how to sell yourself. If you can do this, nobody can touch you, nobody can stop you. If me, literally being homeless and penniless on the streets, if I can succeed and reach a level of success where today I command my price, my rates, and I'm living, I'm not saying a rich life, a very comfortable life, you can also. All right? And remember, looking like a freak, looking like this, if I can succeed, you looking decent, why not? All right? Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.